Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Abby Massey and I am an aspiring makeup artist as well as a multitude of other things. I am a wife, a fur mom. I have mini fur babies and you guys will see them throughout my videos, so stay tuned. And today, just to start out my very first video on YouTube, I am going to do some makeup. So I'm kind of a retired Unique presenter. So if you haven't heard of Unique, they are considered a prestige makeup and skincare company. They are an MLM. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't to try and promote any sales or anything like that. This is just simply a tutorial. I am going to show you guys the different products I'll be using, but this isn't to try and generate any sales or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I just put some primer on my face. One thing I always say, because I have a Facebook page that I've done a bunch of live tutorials and stuff on, one thing I always say to my followers though is to always prime your face. If you are doing your makeup in the morning to go out throughout the day, always prime and set. Those are my two biggest tips, I think. Prime your face and set your face. So I just used the Touch Glorious Hydrating Face Primer on my face. It's winter here, so my skin gets really dry, really bad, so that's what I'm using for my face today. Okay, so to start out, I'm just going to throw some foundation on and just kind of talk to you about myself while I'm doing this. I don't really have a specific makeup look in mind right now, so we're just going to get going and see where we end up. So I'm going to use, this is my favorite foundation. I'm going to use our stick foundation. And I kind of just use that like a crayon all over my face. Put it everywhere, and I'll even double up or put extra where I feel like I need more coverage. Like right now on my chin, I'm going to need some coverage if you can't tell. See how awesome that is? My zit is pretty much gone. So since this is my first full video that I'm coming on here and like talking to you and stuff, I really want to know if you guys have any ideas that you want me to cover, or so different makeup looks or different vlogs you want me to do or anything like that. Drop those below so I know what you guys, my audience, wants to see, because obviously I'm here to produce content that interests you guys. And if you go follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and even Snapchat, you can even send me pictures. Like if there's a makeup look you want me to try, you can send me a picture, and I'm not guaranteeing I'll be able to completely replicate everything, but I will do my best. And then I will also be doing some reviews of some different makeups coming up. As soon as I'm able to purchase them. There's a few palettes I want to get, and I will come on here and review them, give my first impressions and my full review. And then what I want to do, because you always see initial reviews of what people think of this or that, but you don't really get to see them use it for a while. So what I want to do is come on and not only show you my first impressions, but also show you how I'm using it, say a few weeks to a month or so later after I get it. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw on my brows. I do those after I do my foundation. I know a lot of people do them before they do their foundation. I do mine after just because I feel like then I have to be super careful with my foundation and make sure that I don't get it on top of my brows. So I just tend to do them after my foundation. So what I'm using is the Brow Obsession palette. It has a few different powders and stuff. There's a dark powder, light powder, there's a highlight cream, a cleanup cream, and then this wax. And then I'm using a brow artist brush. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys, this was a kabuki brush. But I'm using a brow artist brush. I like it because it's nice and thin and it has an angle to it. So I can really shape my brows the way I want to. I mostly fill them in, but I do a little bit accentuate, I guess you could say, my arch. And then I'm going to take this brush and clean up the edges. Okay, so we've got that one on. I'm going to go ahead and fill my other brow in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so next, got my palette here, and this is just an old palette, just a quad palette. It's got 4 different colors in it. I'm going to use this for just these 2 colors right here, and I'm going to throw this one in my crease, and this one I'm going to just add some dimension with to darken it a little bit. I'm using a blending brush first, and I will use this brush a lot. This is like one of my favorite brushes. Okay, next I'm going to put on a nude cream shadow on my lid, and then I'm going to cover it with a shimmery color. Hopefully what I'm hoping is that this will kind of make the glittery shadow pop even more. Okay? I've seen other people do this with like concealers and stuff. I've never tried it myself, so we're going to find out together right now if it works. This isn't actually concealer like I've seen other people use, but it is a nude cream shadow. Okay, so we have that. Now I have to figure out what shadow I want to use on my lid. I know I want to use something sparkly. I don't know exactly what. I think I'm going to use, this is just a single compact eyeshadow. This is called Gentle. I think I'm going to use this one. It's kind of just like a light shimmery color. I think we're going to do this. Now to see if it works. This little trick on the eyeballs. I don't feel like it makes a huge difference, to be honest. Might just be these shadows. Maybe next time I will try it with the actual concealer. But I don't feel like it's making a huge difference. I mean, this shadow, I've used this shadow before, so I know what it looks like without using the nude color underneath, and I just don't feel like it makes that big of a difference. We'll try it again. When I get the palette I want to get, we will for sure try it. I'm going to try like a cut crease look and stuff like that. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my highlight, and then I'm going to do my contour. The reason I wait to do my highlight and contour is because I feel like a lot of shadows that I use have fallout. So when the colors get underneath on your cheeks, then you want to try and cover them up. So I just wait to do my highlight till I have my eyes done, and then I know that I'm not going to have a bunch of different colors or glitters all over my cheeks. Personal preference, obviously whatever works best for you is what you should do. And this is where we look like an avatar for a hot second. What I used to highlight my face was a contour stick, and it has the highlight on one end and the contour on the other, kind of like I believe Kim has one, KKW Beauty has one that's similar to this, and I'm sure there's other brands out there that have them. So I'm going to use my damp beauty blender and go ahead and blend this, and then we're going to do our contour. So I use the other side to do my contour, and I'm going to take a beauty blender and go ahead and go over that. If you guys want me to do a full in-depth highlight and contour video, let me know. I know there's not just a one-size-fits-all for contour, and I feel like a lot of people struggle with how to properly highlight and contour their face. So if you want me to do a video on that, let me know. You can also... Disclaimer, I don't claim to be a professional. I have never taken classes or gotten any sort of certification for makeup, okay? This is just my own personal experience and what I've done on other girls. So I've done prom makeup, wedding makeup, homecoming makeup, stuff like that. So this is just from my own personal experience on myself and doing my own makeup, as well as doing other people's makeup. All right, guys. Let's see. Next, I'm going to throw some setting powder on my highlight areas and let that bake. Just kind of brighten my under eyes. So I'm just using Behold setting powder. And because my face is already pretty dry, I don't pack it on really heavy like some people do. I just kind of lightly put it on. So this is what it is. And then I just take the excess and put it on my forehead and nose. And then I'm going to let that sit on my cheeks. And we're going to move on to the next step. So now I'm going to go over my contour and kind of define it a little bit more. When I use a cream for anything, I like to set it with a powder to kind of help it, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, kind of help it settle into my skin and make it stick. So I'm going to use a Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is just a little one I got for one of my birthday things from Ulta, and I just recently started using it and really like it. So I'm just going to use a little fluffy brush and throw that on top of my contour. And it's just kind of going to give it a little bit more definition. Make those cheekbones sharp. Okay, so I'm going to lightly sweep away this excess powder. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this brush to kind of gently blend everything out. So this has been out for a while, but it's one of my favorite mascaras. Not that I've tried a ton, but I have tried a few different mascaras, and this is my favorite. This is the Younique's Moodstruck Epic 4D Mascara. It is a one-step fiber mascara, which is nice because the first fiber mascaras that came out were 3 steps, and now we have this. And I know there's some other lower brands out there that have fiber mascaras or false lash looking mascaras to make it look like you have falsies on. I haven't tried a bunch of those, but what I can tell you is I'm very impressed with this one. I really, really like this mascara and how it wears. If I find something better though, I will be sure to let you guys know. Okay guys, I got my mascara on. I'm going to hop off really quick and do some fake lashes off camera just because I feel like there are so many tutorials out there and I am still learning myself how to do these really well. So I don't want to sit here and be forever trying to do my lashes on camera. When I get better at them, I will show you if you guys want. But right now, I absolutely suck. I'll be blunt, I suck. And that's okay because you have to allow yourself to be a beginner. I'll be right back with some frat lashes. I don't know why I said frat. I might cut that. Alright guys, I am back with some lashes on. Hopefully they stay. That's okay. If they don't, whatever. Okay, so next I'm going to do some highlight on my cheeks. One of my favorite things, let me tell you, if you don't like to glow, you've got to go. So, I'm using Wet n Wild, just, oh geez, this is called Precious Petals. And I'm going to take just a little fluffy brush and tap that on. I love this color. It's like a rose gold sort of color. So it blends in with the skin, but it also gives you that little bit of glow. My favorite. And then I actually usually go on top of that and throw some, this is Iridescent and Touch a la Mode Powder Luminizer. So I just like to add a little bit of that on top of my cheekbone just to give it that little extra pop. I'm not going to use blush. I honestly don't use blush a lot. Don't come at me. Oh, lashes. are Ardell Wispies. I don't see the number on them because I know there are different numbers, and I can't find the number because I know there's like 113s and blah, 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 but I cannot find the number on them. And I got them from Walmart, so it's not like I got them offline and they're janky. But anyway, so Ardell Wispies on the lashes. Okay, lips. So what I'm using for lips is, it's called Prim. It's actually an eyeliner, but I like the color, so I use it on my lips. So next I'm going to use, this is number 755 Nude Thrill, and it's a Maybelline lipstick, matte lipstick. Now I'm going to throw, this is Hottie Lip Plumper. I'm going to throw that on top. Okay guys, here we go. Last I'm going to throw some setting spray on. Like I said in the beginning, I always recommend you prime your face and you set your face. Oh, I love the smell of this. This is the Luminous Setting Spray, also by Unique. And it just smells like coconuts. It smells so good. Okay guys, so here is the final look. Let me know if you like it below. Nothing too extravagant, but that's okay. I just wanted to get on here and do kind of a break the ice sort of video for myself. I am very new to producing YouTube content, so I don't even have any subscribers right now, which is totally fine. You've got to start somewhere, right? But I do want to offer up a little contest, I guess. When we hit 20 subscribers, I want to do a little giveaway of some sort. I don't know what yet. We'll figure it out when we get there. I don't even know how fast I will be able to come up with 20 subscribers. But I figured, you know, let's start out small. That's a rather small number, 20. 20 people. That's all we need. 20 people. So, 20 subscribers, and then we're going to do something, some sort of giveaway. Hopefully you guys liked this look. I know it's nothing too special. I'm going to do something a little more fun next time. And like I said, when I am able to purchase some palettes, I'm going to go out and get some fun colors and stuff. And I have a list of products I want to try. So if you guys have any products you want to see me try, pop those below so I can put those on my list as well. Because of course I am producing content for you guys, so I want it to interest you. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Until then, be safe, be blessed, and I love you. Bye.